Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video. This time I'll be reviewing the Gemini Jet's 1/400 scale of Avelo Airlines Boeing 737-800 with the split scimitar winglets. But before I get into this video, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram. The link for that is in the description below. As always, I'll start off with the box. Here in the top left, you have the Gemini Jet's logo, made for collectors by collectors. Here you have the computer-generated image of this aircraft. Boeing 737-800, Avelo logo, 1/400 scale die-cast model aircraft. There's where the model would be inside. You can pause and read the information about the Boeing 737-800. And then you can also pause and read the specifications about this aircraft. This aircraft type is a Boeing 737-86N. And the registration is November 801 X-Ray Tango. On the bottom of the box, you have all of the as real as it gets features. Same kind of information as the front of the box. On the left side, just this has the item number, which for this model is GJVXP2057. On the top of the box, adult collectible model, warning contains small parts, unsuitable for children under 14 years of age. The right side is the same as the left side. And then the back, got your standard Gemini box, the computer-generated image, Gemini Jet's logo, as real as it gets features. Don't forget to check out the Gemini Jet's social media. And this is a 2022 Gemini Jet's release. That's it for the box. Now for the model. So you do have the cockpit windows down here, nose cone, pitot tubes, all that painted on. You have the nose gear. All the gears are rubber and do roll. You have the markings on the gear door. And I do want to point out right away that this nose of this model, it looks very funky. I'm not sure if they've changed the mold at all or just the paint of the cockpit windows or anything. But all that and the nose gear, it just makes it look really funky down there. So I'm not really a fan of that. Then you have the L1 door, the billboard Avelo titles. You have, of course, your passenger windows. You have one of the antennas on top, the other one in the rear, and those are the only two antennas on this model. You have the overwing emergency escape routes and doors. You have your split scimitar winglets with the Avelo design on it. If I can get it to focus, maybe. There you go. Then you have your engines. You can sneak peek at your main gear. Here's the inside view of the engines. And unfortunately, this model does have the problem where the wings tilt up way too much, especially on the left side of the aircraft, so on the right side of your screen right now. You move towards the back, like I said, there's that smaller antenna. You have the American flag and the registration, which again is November 801 X-Ray Tango. And then you have the Avelo tail. On the right side of the aircraft, you have the same things, just with the cargo luggage doors there beneath the L, and then in the back to the bottom underneath the registration. So here is the front view of this aircraft. Here's the right side. There's the back view. There's the left side. Here's the top view. And here's the bottom. So you've got plenty of details here. The Avelo titles again and their design. Then it's purple down towards the back. Up at the front, it does say, I believe, 73-8. I might be able to focus it. Can kind of tell a little bit there, but it's not really going to focus. Like I said, you have the Avelo titles, the design. You have a stand hole in the middle. Your main gears, again, all the gears are rubber and do roll. Underneath the engines and wings, you have the Gemini Jets logo in the middle there. You move towards the back, you have the tail scraper, the doors for the APU, and the APU itself all the way in the back. So that's the whole model. Overall, I don't think it's necessarily a terrible model. I think the mold lets it down. I think Gemini got the coloring pretty good. I've never seen an Avelo aircraft in person, but from all pictures, videos I've seen, this looks pretty good. However, like I said, the mold, I'm not really sure what's going on with the nose here. The wings are just tilted up way too much. That's pretty unacceptable for how much they do that. And then the aerials, the antennas, there's only 2. There should be a lot more. It's a consistent problem with this mold. So for all of that, I am going to be giving this model a score of 27 out of 30. And might I just add, I didn't have any quality control issues with this model other than the wings, but nothing fell out or anything. So hopefully other ones are not falling apart. But it is disappointing to see the continued problems with this mold that Gemini has. So again, that's a score of 27 out of 30. And that's going to be it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. And once again, I would really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram. The link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
We would like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. You're looking at the Southwest Airlines bestseller. It's a safety information card. It's in the seat pocket in front of you. It works as a fan for no extra charge. You're welcome. And it reads as a comic book. It has a lot of short stories. None of them ends well. Absolutely.